This time on Roadkill, big adventures in an average car on sick week.
God, this was fun. And Michael Knight never had nitrous like you did.
No chance. Hasselhoff has got nothing on me. I held a gator on this episode. All right, walk straight ahead. Follow this. Nope, this way.
I can't see nothing.
We're in Bradenton, Florida for Sick Week. Here's how this event is going to work. It's pretty much a direct carbon copy of Hot Rod Drag Week, which means there's 4 drag strips and 5 races in 5 days, and all of the competitors have to drive the cars from track to track without any support. So what we're gonna be doing is starting here at Bradenton, Florida, then we go to Orlando Speed World, then we drive to Gainesville, the home of the NHRA Gator Nationals, then South Georgia Motorsports Park, and ultimately back here to Bradenton if the car survives that long. So we were dying to do this because it's the very first event, but we didn't have a car. So I bought something off Craigslist, sight unseen. I know what it is, but I've never seen the car until this moment, and it's a surprise to Finnegan completely. So, are you ready?
I feel like I'm in a horror movie. Yes, man, let's do this.
All right, unleash.
That's my throat.
There you go. What do you think?
You bought a Night Rider car.
Yeah.
This is good.
I figured Florida is 3rd-gen territory, right?
I like this.
I'm actually kind of stoked on it, but I did try and undersell it to you as being boring. Here's the key, 6-speed.
Really?
Yes. So we're entered in the stick class.
All right.
I don't know if it runs. I don't know if it'll pass tech. I don't know if that window goes up or down.
That seat is well ventilated.
Yeah. It's a 350 carbureted T56, 373 rear gears. This is a 1986 Trans Am. I think it would have been like a 305 TPI when it was new.
Yeah,
right?
you said it was carbureted, but the door handles clearly says fuel injection. Oh, it's a small block Chevy.
Yeah.
This is not the original motor, I'm guessing.
Well, no, it would have been a 305, and the guy told me it's a 350, but who knows?
I got a pretty good feeling.
I did buy nitrous.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, we're good then.
Our only goal here is to make the thing quicker every day.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have fun with this.
The big problem, this rear end is glass. I think we're gonna break the rear end day 1 or day 2.
Oh, did you bring one of those?
No.
Okay, you brought nitrous.
Yeah.
I like where this is going. We have all the ingredients to blow up a rear end we have no parts for.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Let's do it.
Let's see if it runs. Ooh, that's... Yeah, battery's dead.
It's a great sign.
Yeah. Does it say it has to be running to go through tech?
Nope, we can push it. The oil looks like oil. Completely empty. We're great.
All the safety checks.
Okay, you want to try the lights? Oh, we have a dead battery. What am I doing?
Dead battery.
Dead battery.
Well, step on the brakes. They might come on. Oh, wait. Got brake lights. Try headlights. Yes! That one doesn't work.
I don't care.
We need a headlight. The rules for this event say that the car has to be street legal. You have to have registration and insurance and all the lights and everything and a horn.
Yeah.
Is that gonna work?
I think so. Right.
Never start. Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, our Duralast battery going in. Ready?
Let's make some noise.
Let's see if it cranks. Fires right up.
Oh, dude, is it even running?
Mint. It dies a little. It might need to warm up some. Check engine lights on.
There's an electric fuel pump somewhere.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is it at fuel pressure?
It has fuel pressure. The choke is open. Let me find a screwdriver. So there's a knocking.
Yeah, I heard that too. But it's the clutch.
It doesn't run very good right now.
No, we can make it better. Here's what's going on right now. It is 12:12. In order to get into the event, you have to be in the line for tech at 1 o'clock. They cut it off after 1. We're gonna put the slicks on it because we think that might be a requirement for going through tech so they can measure your tire size. The car's not good. It's warming up and maybe it's getting a little bit better, but the carburetor doesn't want to take throttle. It bogs really badly. There's a rattle coming from the throwout bearing that's pretty gnarly. It's a perfect start to a roadkill. The tires we're putting on here are on 15x8 wheels. They're the cheapest aluminum wheels I could get at Summit Racing, and it's a Hoosier 27x10 50-15. See, it's race now. Look at it.
Oh, definitely a race car. We just picked up so much ET until we break the rear end in half when it hooks.
All right, we're gonna go get in the line for tech.
Oh, this thing's nasty.
It's not that bad.
It's nasty.
Wow, that car has only moved, I don't know, 15 car lengths in 3 hours. Wow, this line is long. 350 cars here.
My favorite thing about events like this is the randomness of all the cars that are here.
It has really good variety.
Really good.
Our headlight doesn't work, so we're gonna fix it here in the line. We wouldn't normally be doing this, but it's an actual rule. Like, they won't let us race without it, so here we are.
It's very dim, but it's there.
Okay, that's all we need. It says you must have headlights. It doesn't say how many candle power they must be.
We have 1 candle power.
Okay. It's first thing in the morning, so last night we got through tech in the dark, and then this morning was the driver's meeting. We got through that. Then we got to sit in the grandstands and watch racing.
We never get to do that.
We never get to do that. And today, in a couple of hours, I got to make our first pass, and we were talking strategy about, am I going to break the rear end first run? Am I going to slip the clutch?
Yeah.
What's my plan?
Well, I have no personal experience with the 7.5-inch rear end in this.
Oh, update on that.
Okay.
It's actually the somewhat more unusual but stronger Australian-made 9-bolt rear end. I looked under it.
Okay, so if you can convince yourself that 9-bolt means 9-inch, then it's really more durable than you think it is.
Maybe.
You know?
So we'll be slow today, and the goal is simply to make it faster every day because we'll probably be the slowest car here by the end of the meet.
Yeah, it's going forward.
Okay. Well, it was up in the air. I spun the tire and we checked. It actually seems to have a limited slip in it. Between that and the fact that it is that 9-bolt Australian-made rear end instead of the weaker 10-bolt, we have some chance of survival. Now I got to install the sticker.
Oh, yeah. I bet it's even mostly level.
How'd we do?
Perfect?
They should just trophy us now.
Ah, dude. We just bolted on 37 horsepower right there.
We're getting ready to go for the first time. Don't forget, this will be the first time I've ever really driven this car. Okay. I hope I can figure out how to do a burnout and launch this thing. I wish it was more warmed up. It was bogging bad when it was cold.
Talk about an interesting matchup. 1964 Spitfire with the engine hanging out of it. And over on the left side, that's David Freiberger from Roadkill. The car they just grabbed off of Craigslist.
Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. So there's a bet going around right now of what ET it's going to run, and it's widespread. It's someone thought of 17, someone thought of 16. Okay, all right. Oh, not broken, not broken. Let's go. I'm hoping for a 14.5-second pass out of whatever engine is under that hood. Come on, Freiberger, be gentle, be gentle. All right, it's not broken. It's not fast, but it's not broken either. Go car. Oh, it's really, really rich. A lot of black smoke. All right, still going. It's gonna be a minute here.
Freiberger goes 1432, 95 miles an hour.
1432! Dude, we have a 14-second car that we bought yesterday.
All right, through in third gear. I short shifted first, second, but it left okay, didn't break anything.
We haven't even turned a wrench on this thing yet. There's so much potential. I think we can get this into the 13s with a lot of nitrous.
1432 at 95 miles an hour. Not bad. And Mike Finnegan wins the bet. Here's how that went. I launched the thing at 3,500 RPM and rode the clutch out. I way short shifted from first to second, 4,500 RPM. And then in third gear, it went all the way out the top end at 5,000 RPM. So we know it'll rev that high, and we know it's all in one piece. It's actually way better than I thought.
Is this the winner's circle? There's checkered flags.
Right.
All over the place.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Not at all.
Isn't that way better than you thought?
Hell yeah, and it didn't break.
I'm convinced I can drive it to $13.99 and we can spray it to $12.99 if it holds together.
I think all of that will happen.
Sweet. One of your jobs is to hand in a time slip every day before you leave. My first time slip, ready to hand in.
How fast you go?
Yes.
Just gonna say, how cool is that?
Yep. We're official. 1432 at 95 miles an hour, and I got the directions. We're on the road.
This is Tom McGilton's funnel.
Okay.
He runs low sevens, so I feel like we're gonna gain at least a tenth or two off of the juju and the osmosis that's coming from this funnel.
Can you handle the power?
I mean, I'll try my best. I'm definitely putting the seatbelt on because she's a rocket.
Ready?
I'm in. It's pretty smooth.
Don't break my ride.
All right? All right. There's a shake,
Yeah, there is.
but it's the whole car. It's not the steering, it's the trans. See the rear end bouncing up and down?
Maybe?
Do we have shocks on this car? I don't even know.
I don't know.
We have to just look at it as opportunities to improve tomorrow.
Part of the rules is that you have to follow the actual route that they give you so everybody's driving the same distance, and you got to do checkpoints. The first one was the California Zephyr Railroad Carriage.
That's where we were at?
Yeah, and now we're in something called Old Town. Old Town where? I'm not really sure, but we'll get our photo. And I think we're about an hour to the hotel, which means teppanyaki.
Yeah, after saluting the wizard.
Saluting the wizard. Okay, we're gonna blast. I think the next time you'll see us, because it's about to get dark, is gonna be tomorrow at Orlando Speed World at the drag strip.
Later, wizard dude.
Here we are at Orlando Speed World, where the racing has been canceled due to rain, which isn't here. You hear this car driving by in the background. Here comes another one. Everybody's required to show up here at the track, take a picture in front of the sign to prove that they actually made the drive, and then we're gonna hit the road and go to Gainesville tomorrow.
The drive was easy. I legit felt like we were on vacation. This car is incredible. No issues whatsoever. Now it's gonna catch on fire as soon as we leave the parking lot.
But the good news is that it will be doused by the rain that supposedly is coming. Let's go.
All right. That was a fun race.
Yeah.
Car did great.
I guess I should tell the audience, because everybody's been asking me in person because they can't wait for the answer. Yes, we do plan to put nitrous on it. Stay tuned. I feel we should see a gator. I would like to feed the car to a gator, in truth.
World's best gator.
We are stopping, right? Right? Am I right? Am I right?
Production totally loves this idea.
Now it said world's largest gator. Did they mean the building, which is shaped like a gator?
Or do
is
they
there a
have one
gator in
inside?
there? This is incredible. Oh, entrance. We get to go in there, dude.
Yeah. Run. Those guys are hardcore prehistoric, aren't they?
I think so. That one's huge. And he's moving. He's moving.
Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty.
That thing would seriously mess you up.
Yes. He's a Florida Panther. I would pet him.
You'd be alone in that endeavor.
And then he would eat my arm off. Gator! That worked.
That did work. Totally worked.
We made a stop here at Jungle Adventures in Christmas, Florida to see all sorts of animals, and I'm holding a live gator that Mike won't get anywhere near.
You keep turning this way.
He's cute. I feel a little bad about this after I pet him.
Is that real?
Yes. Remember when we had one on our Corvette trip in Florida?
Jamie's car.
Yep.
I didn't know that one was real either. He looks so happy. You know, he's smiling.
He's going on sick week, dude.
Right through the back of the jaw.
Right there?
Yeah.
We can't lose this. Pretty sure they'll let us have it on the drag strip, right?
Nowhere in sick week's bylaws did it say you can't have a gator head on the front of your TA.
Okay, let's go. So it's raining. Slicks have no traction in the rain.
These are our race tires.
So we're looking for a coin-op car wash so that we can park in the dry rain and change our tires. There we go. This is our one. And we're not even here to cool it off. We've found a coin-op car wash, which is like the go-to for dry cover, and we're gonna throw our street tires back on.
I think these are directional.
They are. You clear?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, this little jack might fit over here. That's gonna work.
Seems legit. Perfect. I wonder if we're dead last again.
Probably.
Looked on the internet and people were checking in at both checkpoints 4 hours ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, people took off at 8 in the morning. We've been dilly-dallying. It's 2:30.
Those people didn't get to hug an alligator.
No. Do we have a defroster? Oh, that's gonna make it way worse.
Oh, damn, science.
We're here in Daytona Beach, Florida, which is like pretty awesome and has a lot of history, up to the point where this thing starts making a brutal noise driving at like 0 miles an hour. It doesn't change when I step on the clutch.
It's here, running. It's metal to metal here.
It sounds like it's here to me.
It's back of the trans.
Yeah, it's either that U-joint or the trans mount is kicked over and it's rubbing on something. Even though it's raining, we're gonna jack it up, crawl under, and have a look. We're using our spare slicks and wheels as jack stands. We've got one under the cross member in the front and another one here because we don't have jack stands. You found the problem?
Yeah.
U-joint wasted?
No, we're gonna be okay. Our torque arm mount is popcorn welded.
Oh.
And
I'm picking up exactly what's going on.
it's rubbing the drive shaft.
Yep.
The front mount for the torque arm, which is this unique suspension pivot that goes from the back of the transmission all the way to the rear end, and it keeps the rear end from doing this, going forward and backwards. The bracket is now popcorn welded to a bracket that goes to the trans. Well, the bolt fell out, so there's nothing holding our rear end from going forward and backwards, and the bracket slid backward and is rubbing on the drive shaft. And we don't really have the right stuff to fix here, so we'll use what we have, which is a ratchet strap. And I'm gonna try to ratchet strap the bracket to the front engine cross member. And if that will hold it forward and keep everything from moving around, we'll keep going and probably try to fix it properly tomorrow, but hopefully this works, because I'd like to keep going. Hey, Dave, would you give me another ratchet strap?
Ratchet strap.
All right, we're good. This should get us through the rest of the day.
Ratchet straps are just like giant zip ties. You can fix anything with them. And Mike just took that ratchet strap or two and pulled our torque arm off our drive shaft, did all the dirty work, and we're ready to hit the road.
Remember to be gentle.
It's not grinding.
It's nowhere near it now. The only thing holding the rear end this way is a ratchet strap
straps
that we got from the auto parts store.
All right, no power shifting. Wow, you did a fine job.
Thank you.
Is it drag strip ready?
No.
No? Okay.
That guy's still in. Oh, he's in our
hey,
group. It's
one
a
of our
C car.
guys.
Yeah.
Someone that's as bad as we are. Good morning from KSR Performance in Gainesville, which is Roadkill's like Florida home away from home. You can see this is the torque arm mount that yesterday Finnegan fixed with the ratchet straps. It's broken out of the back of the transmission tail shaft housing, so we're gonna have to somehow figure out how to cobble that back in and weld it back together. Also, check this out. Yesterday on the highway, the rear end was howling. It was bad. And I come back here and notice that there's gear oil all over the muffler. This thing uses a rubber plug in the fill hole, and it was leaking badly. You can see it just running out of here, and we'll fill it back up and hope that we didn't do more damage to the rear end that will add to my paranoia about breaking this thing. Look carefully at this thing, and you'll see it is the 9-bolt rear end. It's not the 7.5-inch 10-bolt that many of these had. Okay, we're good. Pry bar's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna happen.
What's not gonna happen?
Pulling the rear end rearward because of link arms. There you go. How close? It's off by a full bolt hole. Okay.
I mean, can we hit this further back on the thing?
Oh, I see. Maybe, like hammer here?
Yeah.
Wow. This is not right, but it's how it was.
I don't think we make enough power to snap that. I think we're okay.
We're okay.
Put the slicks on.
And we're off.
Come on back.
No guarantee we're not going to need Kevin's help once again, but we fixed this part, and next stop, Gainesville Raceway.
Ready to go racing?
Yeah.
Engage. Oh, yeah, she's ready. No more clunking. Oh, I see race cars in front of us.
You see race cars from behind the wheel. Look at this thing.
Oh, dude.
No clunking.
It's growing on me.
Got slicks. Gator's looking sharp. This thing drives smooth now.
Oh, man. I see a billboard. I see lights. I see trailers. I think this is the place.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Spectators are packed.
Oh, this is a facility.
Yeah. Well, it's an NHRA national event.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Gator Nationals. We are late and yet on time. What they did is they switched up the program so that the slower cars are going to go down the track first. It's been really cold, dewy out here. They want to get some heat into the track. They want to wait till later in the day for the fast cars. That means we're up. So we're about to go get in the back of the line.
With ratchet straps holding the rear end in place. I don't know if 1 bolt is better than 2 ratchet straps or not, but we're about to find out. We have done 0 performance upgrades. The air is better here, and I feel like he's learned to drive the car. I think we're gonna go quicker. I'm batting on a low 14.
The clutch is gone. Ah, that sucked. Yep, that was spinning the clutch through every gear. That was no good at all.
We just lost 2 seconds. I don't know what's going on with it, but it didn't leave good. And it didn't make any power either.
1636 at 79 miles an hour. Smoking the clutch. That is gonna be really bad for the rest of the week. Wow. How did that happen?
happened to Gator?
You ready to change a clutch?
Oh, when it left, I was like, it bogged a lot.
Yeah, spun the clutch all the way, you know.
Okay.
Short shifted it, and it just went right to 5,500 RPM.
Well, we're gonna need a clutch to run nitrous anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll jack it up.
You really want to do it right here? Back to Kevin's?
Oh. We could go back to Kevin's.
I mean, we need parts.
Maybe we should find a clutch first before I take it apart.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I really thought that we were going to go quicker today. You know, I was doing the ride the clutch out to try and not to break the rear end instead of just doing a sidestep clutch dump, and it never hooked up. I basically power shifted it into more clutch spin and eventually just lifted. You can smell clutch just reeking off this thing right now. I don't feel like changing a clutch, but we're going to because we have to. Still drives. A couple of fans, those guys were super cool. They went to AutoZone down the street, bought us a new clutch, and we've got it in the back. We think it'll work.
I thought today was our day. The sun was shining, the track was great.
Yeah.
We were gonna go 1410-ish.
Yep, me too. I don't know.
That is strange.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go back there and send it down the track once more.
So we're just gonna go for it, rip it apart anyway? Hey, buddy.
I smell the clutch now.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I smelled it as soon as I got in the thing. And torque arm out. We're working on taking the clutch out of it. That means we started by removing the torque arm off the suspension because it's in the way. We took the drive shaft off. Right now, I am removing the hydraulic cylinder that activates the clutch. Now, I think the next thing that we're gonna do is loosen the bolts that hold the transmission to the bell housing. Then we'll remove the cross member and we should be able to get the trans out. Transmission seal in action. Ready? Oh, look at that. Coming right out. See? Okay. Yeah. We took this whole thing apart, and it turns out that we have got the pull type clutch. The throwout bearing actually pulls to work on the thing. It's like a 90, I don't know, call it 94 LT1 F-body type clutch. We have bought two of the wrong clutches, a stock one that we have here, a stock type, and another race one that's up in Georgia. Instead, what's gonna happen is we're going to reassemble this entire thing, drive it up to Georgia. I don't know how far it is, like 150 miles, something like that. And tomorrow morning, we will install a new McLeod racing clutch that is designed for this setup. And then we will not have time to break it in properly, so we'll take it directly down the drag strip and probably destroy that one also. Race week, it's what you do. I hope this means we're actually done. All we have to do is put the shifter back together and then we should be out of here.
Ready to go. Let's ride.
You know, if I'd spent 5 minutes thinking about it, we probably would have known that that was a pull-type clutch just by looking at that slave cylinder. I failed. Mom back. I got one more job to do, though. I think our buddy here is not only getting more gruesome and maybe inappropriate, but also bad luck.
Later, Gator.
We're now probably dead last in that class.
When we weren't dead last, how quick was the car behind us?
1677.
Oh, you ran better than that guy today, too.
I did. Maybe we're still second worst. Our trashed clutch made it last night. Pretty good drive.
Yeah.
So this is South Georgia Motorsports Park. And we would be running right now, except for we're gonna change the clutch. We're right here next to Portable Car Hoist Guy. and he's gonna let us use this hoist, so this is gonna be easy since we already know how to do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This guy is super cool. He just goes to all these drag and drive events and he brings this thing for free. People tip him, but he doesn't charge. And he's saved a lot of race cars. What we're doing here is just exactly what happened yesterday at KSR Performance. This time we will get it all the way out and probably take the bell housing too, I'm not sure yet, and get that new clutch in there. Whoa.
Okay, back a little bit. Okay, now you can go down.
There we go.
Now go down.
Next off is gonna be the little bell housing. Whoa! I guess that's loose. Okey-dokey. That's an aluminum flywheel with a steel insert, and that is a destroyed clutch disc right there. Look at that thing. That is garb. Here's our situation. Our old clutch disc is completely trashed both sides. I talked to my tech guy at McLeod to get some tech information about this, and he noticed the solid hub in this disc. He says that is a Corvette only deal that was normally used with a dual mass flywheel that we don't have. We've got an aftermarket aluminum flywheel with a steel insert, and it is completely wasted. On our new disc, you can see this has a ceramic puck on the flywheel side and a more regular material that goes on the pressure plate side. So that's another difference that we got here. You're supposed to break these things in for like 1,500 clutch activations and deactivations in stop and go driving. So our downsides here are we're not prepping the flywheel correctly and we're not breaking it in. We're crossing our fingers. Look how you can see that this disc is worn more here on the inside and not as polished out here. I can feel that it's got a warp in it, so that's a major downside. Here's the thing with this sprung hub, you gotta make sure it doesn't hit anything in here. And we end up being good for that, so we got lucky. But check this out, this doesn't even have proper flywheel bolts. Those are just regular old hardware store grade 8 bolts. They're not an OE bolt or an ARP or anything.
Our flywheel is not flat anymore. I'm gonna do my best to make it a little flatter. Rotate it. You gotta rotate it up. Right there. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Now go forward.
There we go. Boom.
Let me put some bolts in it.
Yep. We got it.
You guys are killing it.
Wow. We've got the trans in, we got to tighten all the bolts now and then reverse the whole process. Shifter, torque arm, drive shaft. Properly, you need to drive this thing several hundred miles in stop and go traffic to break the clutch in. We don't have that option, so I am just gonna be putting it around the pits, trying to get a few engagements and disengagements in it to get some of that material transferred to the flywheel. Here we go, burnout box.
All right, everybody. We have just driven, I don't know, 150 miles with a bad clutch, changed it here at the track. This is pretty much our lose the shop moment, and any pass in the 14-second range would be good. That means we're back where we started. But because we didn't break the clutch in, it's highly likely it slips, just like the last one. Let's hope not. All right, we got a burnout going. That's a good sign.
Okay, now's the time.
Come on, Freiberger. You can drive. Come on, clutch. You can clutch. Okay, okay. I think it's okay.
Okay, we'll see what happens. I made it all the way down the track.
Oh, dude! That's our best pass yet. Why am I so happy at a 14-second pass? Because that is half a second quicker than we've gone. And I'm pretty sure that new clutch is working better than the old one, which means tomorrow When we make it back to Bradenton, we put the nitrous on and throw the toolbox at this thing and try to spray the rods to the moon or put the car into the 12s. It's gonna be incredible. Watch this.
1401. Oh man, so close to 13s. I guess we're gonna leave that in the bottle for tomorrow. It does smell like clutch.
14-second passes, yes!
And he dramatically leaves the $13.99 on the table for tomorrow.
That's good TV right there.
Not bad. It did slip the clutch off the line, but it hooked up and went. Look at that, 99 miles an hour.
Oh, dude. And
yeah.
it was so fat.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it goes in the 13s, and then we spray it into the 12s.
Yep. Winning! Next stop, Don Garlett's Museum of Drag Racing.
Yep. We're 14 miles from the Don's Museum.
Man, we made it. Don Garlett's Museum of Drag Racing. This is gonna be amazing. They've thrown a huge party here. There's cars all over the place. There's, of course, the Garlett's Museum, and we finally broke the car again. It's overheating hideously.
This is like Graceland for me. This is as good as it gets. I can't wait to go inside the museum.
Yeah, so
and
we're not
ignore the
fixing
car overheating.
We're going in there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. It's the last day, and last night was a killer drive, but we overheated this thing horribly. Yeah, the plan today is to drive another, I think, 180 or something miles to the last track, which will be back at Bradenton, Florida. And then we will put nitrous on it, and we will do our final pass and hopefully get this thing in the 12s. We did borrow the crew's cooler here that is full of baloney water. There you go.
Beef water.
Let me help aim.
Oh, it's full.
Really?
That was it.
That was it?
That was it.
I can't call that overheated. The electric fan doesn't work anymore. We figure if we hit the highway, we'll be good. All right, we're out of here. That seems good.
Yeah, dude, I think she's ready. I think we fully broke in that clutch with one drag strip hit.
Yep.
And 190 miles.
That was a full flat foot shift, so I think we're good. That's annoying. What is it?
Yesterday's route.
Okay. We're gonna finish this thing.
It overheated last night. We made no attempt to make the fan work.
Right. Let me see, I'll press the button. There, I got the button running.
It lit up?
No.
Okay. Well then, we'll be fine.
Considering they were running all the power for that fan through this one cheesy switch, not surprised.
Save it for the track, dude. Come on.
It's a sunny day in Bradenton, and I think the mosquitoes are out now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
All right, I'm keeping the pants on then.
I was getting bit. Nitrous time. We're finally going to install it. We're going to start at the rear, mount the bottle, and work our way forward to the engine where things go. What we're installing here is a very basic nitrous oxide kit. It's a Sniper, which is the more affordable line from NOS. And this one is 100 to 150 horsepower. That's kind of a bummer. I thought we had a bigger kit than that. I thought I was gonna put like a 180 shot in it. The way this works is Mike is mounting a bottle in the trunk, then we will take this hose and use it to feed nitrous oxide forward to the engine, where it will go through this solenoid right here, which is the on-off clicker button. There will also be a solenoid that's feeding extra gasoline into this plate that we will mount underneath the carburetor, and then the fuel and the nitrous will be discharged into the engine. Nitrous oxide makes more power by bringing oxygen to the combustion process and allowing you to burn more fuel. My goal is gonna be leapfrog the 13s, because that's bad luck. Go straight from my best pass of 1401 all the way to 1299. Okay, carb off. That is hot carburetor. All right, okay, got it, thank you.
On our way to the front.
Well, since the initial timing is 8, I'm guessing we're gonna be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that's probably close to factory.
Yeah, we're probably good. You wanna rev it up and I'll check it? It only had 29 degrees of timing in it, which means if we had bumped that up to about 36 naturally aspirated, odds are very good that it would have been quicker, because that's a little shy on timing for a stock small block Chevy. But we're not gonna run it NA again. We're going straight to the nitrous. It's already tuned up for that.
This is gonna be great.
Well, the nitrous is installed but not really tested. They finally just called our class. They're already running our cars. You're gonna go do what?
I'm gonna go stick this on the floorboards of another competitor's vehicle with the heater on. I'll get it warm. By the time you go all the way around, you're at the starting line, I'll run up there and put it in. We'll You can bang it through the motor if you want, or,
Yep.
or you know, whatever, and then send it.
Yeah, we're looking for that bottle to be 96, 97 degrees so that we've got nitrous bottle pressure. We know it's gonna be a rich tune-up anyway. We need the bottle pressure.
Science.
You got it.
She is hot. She is ready.
Our lane is next.
All right.
Okay, we got the bottle in now, and I'm gonna fire up the engine, and Mike's gonna open the bottle. That just makes sure there's no nitrous leaking into the engine. If it's leaking, you'll hear the engine start to rev.
It's good back here.
It didn't rev up. I think we're all right.
We have nitrous.
All right. I don't think I can leave on the nitrous. I think the clutch will go.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
All right, you're hot.
All right.
Just hope the bottle stays warm. Oh man, here we go.
All right, second gear burnout.
There we go. All right, come on, Freiberger.
The clutch is spinning. The clutch did not hold. It's because of that dead flywheel. That was not good. I power shifted on the nitrous though, but that was not good.
All right, so we picked up a half a second. We went 1401, and he just sprayed it to a 1348, and we picked up 15 miles an hour. And it looked really rich, but I don't think the rods are hanging out of it, which is really good.
Frustrated. Yeah, 1348 at 110 with a 220 60 foot. This is a matter of where Roadkill does not help you out. We're on a tight schedule. You're at one of these drag week type events. You do things you wouldn't do in your normal shop. And in this case, it's a bad flywheel that bit me. It just smoked the clutch.
Dude, that was badass.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, that was total bad mood.
No, you just installed a nitrous system in a parking lot, and it picked up 10 miles an hour and probably destroyed the clutch.
It destroyed the clutch.
It looked like that when you left.
I know. The whole time I was just sitting there going, that flywheel. But you know what? This episode's about to get great. The best part of the whole thing comes right now. Don't go away. Hey everybody, I guess it's me, David Freiberger from Roadkill here. How's everybody doing? So the reason we're here is I guess that you saw myself and Mike Finnegan actually shot an episode of Roadkill this entire week with our 86 Firebird. And so we're all about giving back these days. And so I went to Keith Turk and I asked him, is there any kind of a father-son operation where they've got like a younger kid who really wants to have a first car? He's like, well, I don't really have a father-son deal like that, but I do have a father-daughter deal like that. And so we are going to be giving this car away to Anna Lee. Are you here? Anna Lee Teresi? Anna Lee? Keith Turk said that this girl right here has been riding with her dad in their Nova all week long, and she needs her first car. And so our 86 Firebird is now your 86 Firebird. What do you think? Nice. It's really cool. Cool, thank you very much. We just wanted to give back. I hope you enjoy this thing. And you know what? If you need to sell it and get something actually good, that's perfectly fine. It's actually a really good car. We drove at 90 on the highway all day long, no problem.
I can't believe it.
Don't be afraid, they're mostly clean.
I gotta tell you, when you came over to me, I was like, no way, man. I was having such a rough week.
You like it now? She's warming up to it.
Oh, I think mommy's gonna bug out.
Uh-oh. Oh, we're good.
Don't uh-oh me now.
For a second, it really didn't feel like it was going to do anything.
You can turn around right there. You're going the wrong way.
I am?
Yeah. Yeah, exit's over there, right? Or am I wrong?
I have no idea. Are we lost already?
Yes.
You're the navigator. It's not quite official, but I have good reason to think we're going to make it out of the parking lot on day one.